Hi guys, and welcome to Level Up English with me, Ashley Hale. Today we are going to do a pronunciation lesson and look at some hacks to help you not pronounce silent letters like the K in knife or the H in hour. This lesson is so important for all English learners of all levels because pronunciation matters. Knowing how silent letters work matters too. Imagine if you were talking to your friends about this amazing person you've met and they ask you what you like most about this person and you say, I love that they are honest. I'm using this as an example because I know native speakers that say honest and honor when the words are actually pronounced honest and honor. So today I am going to help you to figure out these rules so that you don't make these same mistakes. Before we begin, please remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any new English lessons. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get started. Now, for the first part of this lesson, I am going to focus on the trickiest part of English pronunciation, and that's words with silent letters. I will also give you 5 examples of each word. Let's start with the silent B. The silent B. Let's look at our first word. Thumb. Should we say thumb or thumb? Thumb or thumb? Well, the answer is thumb. This is my thumb. Let me share a little secret with you. If a word ends with MB, then the B is silent. So according to this rule, instead of saying thumb, we should say thumb. Next we have climb. Climb. Because it ends in MB, the B is silent. So it is climb. I'm sure you understand now. Next we have lamb. Think about the song Mary Had a Little Lamb. Is it Mary had a little lamb or is it little lamb? It's lamb, right? Okay, and our next 2 examples are the words doubt and debt. If a word ends in BT, then the B is also silent. So, to recap, our rules for silent B are if a word ends in MB or BT, then the B is silent. Great. Next, we will look at the silent C. Just like the silent B, there are rules here too. When you see a combination of SC, SK, or CQ used, then the C is silent. Our examples are science, science, scissors, scissors, acquire, acquire, acknowledge, acknowledge, and finally, lock, lock. Next, we will look at the silent D. The silent D has one rule. The letter D is silent when it appears before the letter N and G, like Wednesday and grudge. I personally have a problem with Wednesday. I used to always say Wednesday. I don't know why, but I guess it was just a bad habit. I've always done it. But now I have practiced and now I say Wednesday. Other examples of silent D are handsome, handsome, handkerchief, handkerchief, and finally sandwich, sandwich. Our next silent letter is the letter G, and here we have one simple rule. The letter G is not pronounced when it comes before an N in a word. Let's look at some examples. We have sign, sign, foreign, foreign, design, design, assignment, assignment. But there are some exceptions to this rule. The exceptions to this rule are the words magnet, cognitive, and signature. Now let's look at the silent H. There are a few rules to remember here too. Our first rule is the letter H is silent when it appears after W. Example, why, what, where. The next rule is going to blow your mind a little. Sometimes the letter H is not silent after W. The English language is a strange one, I know, but let's look at some examples of this rule. We have whose, whole, and who. And our final rule for the letter H is, well, it's not really a rule, but it's just something that you should take note of. But the letter H is silent after the beginning of the following words. We have honest, our, and honor. Honest, our, and honor. Let's look at the most commonly confused one, the silent K. Guys, the rules are simple. If the letter K is followed by the letter N, then the K is silent, like knife. Imagine if we had to say the K in knife. How strange would that be? Knife. Anyway, it's knife, knife. Next we have night, knowledge, knee, and finally knock. Okay guys, do not despair. The rules are becoming simpler. Our next silent letter is the letter L. The silent L is not pronounced after the vowels A, O, and U. Example, could, half, talk, yoke, should. Let's look at the following words. Column, autumn, solemn. These words all have one simple rule. The letter N is not pronounced when it comes after M at the end of a word. So we don't say column, we say column, autumn, solemn. Let's look at silent P. Silent P is a little tricky, but you will be fine if you follow the rules. The letter P is not pronounced at the beginning of many words using the combination PS, PT, and PN. Example, psalm, pneumonia, psychology, pneumatic. Let's move on to the silent S. We have one simple rule for the silent S. The letter S is not pronounced before L in the following words. Aisle, shopping aisle, island, exotic island, and Isle, Isle of Man. For silent T, there isn't really a rule, but here are the words you need to know that have a silent T. Castle, Christmas, fasten, listen, often, beret, Chevrolet, whistle, thistle, bustle, hasten, soften, rapport, gourmet, ballet. I think that's all of it, but if you know of any other words with a silent T, then please feel free to mention it in the comments below. Hang in there guys, we are almost at the end of our lesson. We just have 2 more to go. Let's look at the silent U. The letter U is not pronounced when it comes after G and before a vowel in a word. Example, guide, guest, guard, guess. And our final silent letter for our lesson today is the silent W. The letter W is not pronounced at the beginning of a word when it is before the letter R. Example, right, wrong, wreck, wrap. Please also take note that the W is silent at the beginning of the following words, which are answer, sword, to. Wow, I just want to say that if you are still watching this video, then I am so proud of you for going through this entire lesson and making an effort to improve your English. I know this lesson was more difficult than usual because there were so many rules, but congratulations! You just learned everything you need to know about improving your pronunciation by understanding the rules of silent letters. Well done! If you enjoyed this video, then please hit the like button and drop me a comment with feedback. I am always excited to hear back from students, and I look forward to interacting with you, even if you just want to say hi. If you haven't yet subscribed, then please hit that subscribe button and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram for more exclusive English learning content. Thank you for your time, and this is Ashley Hale with Level Up English signing out. I'll see you next time.